The state of gaming is pretty rough right now. I mean, you literally have a trash game that's worth $70, and that game has my goat dead by the bitch that he one-shots every single time. And look at this, another game worth $70, and Ubisoft wonders why we don't buy it? I wonder why. The point is, video games have gotten more expensive to the point where people have been more selective with what they buy and what they don't buy. Because right now, companies are pretty much fucked when it comes to the current economy. Everyone's just trying to pay their bills and can't really enjoy video games as they used to. So if you're a company that sells a product to someone, you better justify why this piece of garbage is worth $70. I feel like companies just make a game and put a price tag on it and don't really justify why it's worth that much. Okay, in the bare minimum, if you're going to sell me absolute trash, then why not make it $40 so I can actually maybe sort of kind of consider it? And I know that I'm not some sort of marketing guy or finance person or whatever, but I just think that if you give like a $40 price tag, people would probably consider buying. And I say that because Ubisoft gets more shit about the pricing of their games rather than the actual quality of their games, which is none. And I feel like Ubisoft just adds this price tag because it's Star Wars, one of the biggest films in history. Which is not a good enough excuse if you ask me. Just putting Star Wars on everything isn't going to work because this brand right now has a fair amount of apathy, which just means a lack of interest for something. And in recent years, Star Wars has been tanking when it comes to movies and shows because people are just tired of Star Wars because of the dumb shit that they're doing right now. And yeah, it's not because gamers have high expectations, Mr. Why do they keep doing this with these names I can't even pronounce? And your game is kinda not gonna matter, because with games, even the god tier ones devalue over time. And what this means is that you could have a top tier game that's relevant right now, but over time the value of that game goes down, meaning that the price will also go down. And you might be asking one question. What about Elden Ring or FromSoft Souls game? Why are they so expensive? And there's one simple answer. Because it's FromSoft. Just like with Nintendo, Mario is an icon that will live on for generations to come. Because the company actually knows their shit. And FromSoft also knows their shit. Because when you play a Soulsborne game for the very first time, you will understand why FromSoft games are worth so much. Because the experience of these games are timeless. Even Dark Souls, the game that started it all, is still being talked about. When me and my brother bought Dark Souls for the very first time this year, it was worth $50. But of course we got it on a discount, and some of you might say that $50 for a 10-year-old game is absurd. But you're wrong, because this game is a genuine masterpiece that changed gaming forever. And for all of the other FromSoft games besides Bloodborne, they all go for this price range. But remember, stuff can also devalue over time, even just, a tiny bit. And I feel like for these type of games where it's just timeless enough for people to keep thinking about it for years to come, I think it's like an $80 experience. And that's what I think should be the norm for these $80 games that just, make you think about the games from years to come. And it's just fun as hell to play these games again and again, and Star Wars Outlaws is not worth $80. Even if I have fun with the game, I highly doubt that it's worth that much. And I know that I'm in the belief that you should experience something before making your full opinion on it, but when it comes to things you have to pay for in this economy, I have to be more selective with what I buy. And if someone says that this game is trash, and a majority of people agree that this game is trash, I'm not taking my chances. And I don't want to end up buying something that a majority of people hate. And I don't want to have a chance to have a miserable experience. Mr. Suicide Squad, fuck the fans and kill my GOAT League. With any sort of experience, you have to justify the price tag. and not only rely on people just magically buying whatever you're making. If you make a masterpiece that is amazing and replayable from years to come, congratulations! You have proudly earned the $80 price tag. And if there's a game that's great and I like it a lot, but I will probably not think about it a lot, I think should be a $40 price tag, because the game itself is great, but it's just a $40 good game that I will probably play in my lifetime again. And as for $60 games, they're fun. A lot of fun. Maybe even close to an $80 price tag. But it's not as fun as an $80 game. Now that we got the baseline of what the price should look like, I'm gonna go on a little rant about these fucking worthless pieces of shit. These games aren't worth nothing in my eyes, and I hope that these creators just release this and move on to making a Red Hood Kills the Suicide Squad, because that would be amazing. And if I would give this game a price tag for how dog shit it is, it's probably worth a $1 for me. Yeah, that's all you're getting from me. I'm not going any further with that price tag. And I will never experience this game in my life, because I've played all the Arkham games, and I've experienced love and care with each one of them, and I'm not going to buy a game where I basically butcher the GOAT in the most disrespectful way possible. Anyways, in conclusion, fuck Suicide Squad, kill the Justice League, and I'm out. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this, and if you want, you can share this video to someone. And if you like gaming, check out my last video on bosses. And if you like commentary videos, check out my TikTok video. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Bye.